Hi everyone, my name is Mohit and I'll be presenting the customer count metric to Netflix. The customer count metric is a metric where I can keep track of the number of customers to acquiring and retaining them, where the data can be collected from the internal CRM system of Netflix. The data can be presented in a numerical format based on the number of user signups that use their email ID and credit card number. Additionally, we have seen the benefit of applying this metric that could be used as a performance measure to indicate the organization's growth. For instance, it could be used uh, every quarter to measure the performance that could be presented to shareholders. Next slide. We have come up with a scenario where Netflix has a total number of 6.5 million customers, out of which 7% are current customers and the 25% are the newly acquired customers. But we are uncertain whether their newly acquired customers are due to Netflix's advertising campaigns. Therefore, we would like to present the other metrics to clear out the uncertainty.
The next metrics we suggest for Netflix is effective reach, which is calculated by the formula as shown. It is the reach gain with a frequency higher than or equal to the effective frequency, and it allows one to use data to compare between different social media sites such as YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram to compare the effectiveness and efficiency of the advertisements reach to the viewers. It will be explained more by Adrian.
So the data we're using for this metric is under unique views metric, where we can look at how many times a specific individual has viewed the advertisement. However, we will only count views that has a watch time of at least 75% of the ad duration. This will be most accurate in selecting influence viewers. Using this ad as an example, the total views of this ad is 5.6 million, while Netflix has a total of 22.1 million subscribers. This means that only 25.7% were exposed to the ad, which is a low margin. While out of the 25.7%, only 7.71% were effectively reached, assuming the rule of thumb as 3 as the effective frequency. Thus, solely on this metric performance, it can be concluded that Netflix's advertising frequency needs to be increased in order for more individuals to be effectively reached. The next metric will be discussed by Naomi.
Third metric is the click-through rate. It measures the click-throughs on the advertisement as a percentage of the impression on that advertisement. This metric is useful to evaluate the effectiveness of customers to click through to the advertising, and Netflix uses multiple digital platforms such as YouTube and Facebook. And each of these platforms will have different advertising effectiveness. The data used to measure this Netflix is stored through tracking cookies. Once a customer accepts this cookie consent, the media platform will be able to track customers' activity who were exposed to the advertisement and those who have clicked through to the extension. For example, if a Netflix advertisement on YouTube has 5.6 million views in a month, but the number of click-throughs were only 1.1 million, that would give a 20% click-through rate, which means that the advertisement has a low efficiency rate. This could be due to the low effective reach. A possible solution could be for Netflix to improve and optimize their advertising schedule frequency to increase the effective reach rate. On the other hand, if the total click-throughs to a subscription link is 70% of the newly acquired customers, it can be concluded that Netflix ad campaign is a major contribution to Netflix subscription sales, which means that the ad campaign is effective but inefficient. So by improving the ad schedule to increase effective reach, Netflix can improve the efficiency, leading to high subscription sales. And the last metric will be explained by Malika.
Hi, I'm Malaika. I'll be talking about the cost per customer acquired metric. The metric helps to determine if Netflix's advertisement campaigns expenditure is worth spending for. Hence, the metric reduces the risk of overspending on advertising with poor utility value. Next slide, please. Assuming that the advertising cost is at 100 million ringgit, according to the newly acquired customers from Mohit's part, which is 1.6 million customers, the average cost per customer acquired is at 61 ringgit and 62 cents. My suggestion to Netflix is to allocate more budget to improve the efficiency of the advertising campaign. Assuming that the previous scenarios are true, by doubling the advertising cost to 200 million ringgit, the effective reach can be doubled to 15.42%, leading to twice the amount of click-throughs and also doubling the newly acquired customers, while still keeping the average cost per customer at 61 ringgit and 62 cents. Thank you. That's all from us.